Hey you guys, today I'm talking about the Half and a Half Not Season 4, Episode 11. This was a really good episode, so I'm not going step by step, word by word. I just want to talk about this episode and how really good it was. David and Jim at the jail, you know, he's still trying to find out where Veronica stayed, and I was getting all my life through Jim. I was getting all my life because David, really? I understand he trying to save his wife and he love his wife, but I be like, y'all marriage is over. But when you love somebody, you will try to save them. I don't know if I would try to save the bitch that tried to kill me, but yeah. So, but Jim had me rolling when he pulled out Veronica's wig and was like, I still have power, like even up in jail. He wouldn't tell David where she lived at or whatever, so I just got my life. David was going to, every time Jim would talk about her or whatever, David would act like he would do something to Jim, and Jim was not bothered. He was not scared. He kept on pulling up that wig. I just was so here for it. I was so here for it. But then David ended up getting a call with her address, but he was talking about say something else, or I'm gonna stay right here, and if something happened to her, I'm gonna come through these bars and I'm gonna kill you. So I'm like, so you just gonna kill him and then you gonna be in jail, idiot? Like, I was like, he's so stupid. He is so dumb. But like I said, when you love somebody, I guess you would do all kind of crazy stuff to save them and whatever. I don't know if I would. I'm just saying. Catherine can't find her son, and so she knows something's wrong, and she know, you know, a mother knows, you know, when a lot of times when their kids are in danger or something not right. So, you know, by him not answering his phone and knowing he got all this money, she goes to the DA and gives it to her. I don't. Some parts of me don't be liking when Catherine do this, because I be looking at her sometimes like a racist. You know how like you had them down south rich racist people and they use their power to get over, but then they say little shit so you side eye them like, bitch, do you really like black people? That's how I be looking at Catherine. But when she was reading Jennifer or whatever, I was here for it because she was coming at her as a mom. You know what I'm saying? So I was really here for her. Like, because she kept on saying, would she say her name? I think she was like, Catherine Cryer or something. She was like, yes, remember that name. Like, bitch, my grandfather was something. My daddy was something. Like, don't play with me. She started reading her about her having some frozen eggs, because she was like, you don't have no child right now or whatever, and you're not a mother. Because she was like, if you was, you know what I'm saying, you would understand how I feel. Because she even made her try to call Wyatt and was like, if he don't answer his phone from you, something is wrong. Jennifer feels just like, oh, I was just helping out a witness or whatever. But Catherine knows her son. And, but she was reading her. She was threatening her, letting her know it was a threat. Like, yeah, I was so here for her doing that. I was just like, yeah, really. Like, like I said, you looking at Catherine like, bitch, you at the place where you can go to jail, be threatening the DA, but then at the same time, you be like, bitch, if something happened to my kid, all bets are off. I don't care where I am. I don't care if I'm in the church house. Something happened to mine. It's going down. I'm just that type of mama. So I get where Catherine was coming from that. I just was just like, she had Jennifer shook. That's for damn sure. When she left that office, because she was like, bitch, I will have you killed in the street. Like, don't play with me, bitch. This might be your last day living. I'm not playing. So after she left, Jennifer hurried up and tried to get that damn GPS on his phone, because she know Catherine is not playing and she's going to do something to you, your eggs. I'm just like, but I kept on saying, Jennifer, stop punking out. Like, don't be letting her talk to you like that. But hey, whatever. So anyway, Candice is at home. She comes out the damn sunroom, and this damn Ward just pops up. I don't know, like, oh my God, I know he a criminal, but he is always popping up like, where the hell he come from? So he, like, come here, come here. And she goes to him, and he hits her. And I'm like, you know what? I told y'all Tyler Perry ain't with this shit. I'm not with him over here taking what he want from her, beating on her, like, especially when you know her backstory of Quincy doing her like this. I thought we were gonna like War. Why do we have to hate the gangsters all the damn time? But I really thought I was gonna like War, but I hate the hell out of him. I want him to get killed off. Like, don't come back. Like, for what? I just really want to get him to get what's coming to him. I know Candice did him wrong. I really know she was wrong in what she did. But what he's doing to her is, I can't. So, he threatening her, telling her he's moving up to date because of when she went to go talk to Benny. And as he's talking to her at the doorbell, and she like, come in. And I'm sitting there like, bitch, if he would hurt you, why you don't think he would hurt whoever coming in that door? Like, bitch, please, he gon' just not have no witnesses. He gonna kill both of y'all. But her homegirl come in, and her homegirl is shook when she see Ward. Or whatever, and I'm sitting there like side-eyeing her. I'm still gonna side-eye her, this bitch. I'm just not gonna put all my trust in her. But she sees him kind of get a little spooked or whatever, but he act like he doesn't know her, so I'm like, okay, what this is about. But she like, you know, we gotta do this, Candice. So he ended up leaving, and he was like walking me to the door. He was like, bitch, you got 48 hours, I'm gonna kill your ass. So then when he leave, that's when her homegirl say how Ward killed her sister over $700. She was like, I can't believe he didn't recognize me. And Candice was like, you know him? And she was like, yeah, you know, he chopped up my damn sister body. And bitch, and if you don't do these papers, he'll kill your ass too. So I'm sitting there like, maybe I'm not believing her, because she just trying too hard for Candice to just give up everything. Like, are you jealous of her? It's something about this girl I'm not so on her side with. Then Candice started telling her how she was getting ready to go to the hospital to get her son, and the girl tried to talk her out of that. Like, no, you know it's not safe for him to be here. You should just let your mom keep him. You know, my kids is with my parents. And I'm sitting there like, girl, your story ain't her story. Don't be trying to make this girl give up her baby. I understand, okay, yeah, it is a little dangerous right now or whatever, but I really don't think Ward will probably do nothing to Candice if her son is right there. I really don't think that, because he know who that boy is. He know, you know, they family history. So that might be something that would save her damn life with Ward. But I just wasn't, with her homegirl trying to, like, just pressure her into giving up her baby to her mom, like, of all people. I was just like, for real? Okay, whatever. But Candice was not listening to her or whatever. Well, she was, but she wasn't. So, anyway, Candice goes to the bank for the loan and tells them, like, she need a rush job on it. He says it's going to take 30 days, but she like, I need it in 2 days. And he's asking her all these questions because he know who Candice is. He know Candice with that money with Jim and all this kind of stuff. So he trying to figure out, you know, why she needs this money, what happened to the money her ass had and stuff like that. So when Candice leaves, he calls to get a meeting with Jim. So he has this meeting with Jim, and Jim lets him know, like, you know, gonna give her the money and put it in fine print that if she doesn't have the money back in 15 days, she foreclosed on everything. She's going to lose everything. So Jim is really trying to get that. But I was like, it's going to go ahead, because she going to end up getting that money because she going to sue your damn family. Stupid. But hey, he don't know that. So I was just like, okay, let's see how this plays out. I just hope Candice don't lose. I understand how she got it. I just don't hope she don't lose it this quick. Like, I really don't. I really want the criers to pay for what they are doing. What else happened? So, anyway, let me tell y'all about, okay. Hannah goes to, am I going in the right kind of order? Yeah. Let me go. Wyatt might be dead. Let me just go and get that out the way. They can't find him. When they do find him, his ass is passed out. The people at the party ass told him to stop doing so many drugs, and he wasn't listening, so his ass passed out. They couldn't find a post. The party people left his ass there for dead, but when the security them came up in the room, his ass didn't have no post. So I don't know how that's gonna play out. I hope he don't die, because Catherine really don't need this right now. The banker, like I said, he went to gym, so we got that out the way. Hannah goes to Candice's house. I have a big problem with Hannah. I'm just gonna read this bitch for real. I know I might get backlash because people is all for parents and yada yada yada, whatever. I'm all for people respecting their parents just as well. But they have a turmoil relationship, so I'd be like, you can disrespect her, but she can't disrespect you. I don't see it going that way, especially between you been disrespecting her since this show been on. I'm not that kind of person. I'm just, if we a loving mother-daughter relationship, yes, you get that utmost respect. But if you treat me like shit, But let's get into it. So she gets over there, and when she get over there, she sees Benny opens the door. And she noticed when she walks in that she sees the lawyer and the granddaddy and all that kind of stuff having this meeting about suing the Criers. She goes off about it. She's like, "You not gonna sue the Crier." She put the lawyer out, and I'm with Candice like, this ain't your house. Like, how do you just get to do this? This not your house. So she didn't care. She put him out anyway or whatever, and so she's going off about Benny suing them and how Benny, like, they hit me and left me for dead. Like, what are you talking about? And she was like, well, the mama paid all your bills. And Candice is like, see? Like, they still treat her like a slave. Like, come on, she's still taking up for them. And she gets mad and say, I will beat you or something. And I'm sitting there like, not in my house, you won't. You won't threaten me and say you're going to beat me in my house. You're going to take that shit outside and throw them threats. But I'm just saying, because I understand the relationship that Candice and her mama have. Candice and her mama don't have that relationship. I keep trying to tell you to get that utmost respect. So, they argue about that or whatever, about him suing the Criers and how she don't want him to. And he be asking her questions, but he never goes in on on Hannah about how long she knew, what she knew. We still ain't really dealing with his daddy situation and how she kept that shit damn a secret and all that kind of stuff. So I'm sitting there like, I side-eye her. I really, really side-eye her because you want to keep your shit a secret, but you want to throw out that Candice, she was like, you already got paid for what happened. And I'm sitting there like, she was like, your shop, your house, this house, yada, yada, yada. So she just going off telling all Candice business about how she got the money. And Candice is like, he gave me that. In which he did, and it wasn't for hitting Benny, you old tell-ass lady. See, now I'm like this. If you gonna tell something, tell the goddamn truth. Because you ran over there and told something and didn't even know that this man had kidnapped your daughter. That's why she got that $7.5 million. But see, you want to run over there and throw her dirt and then hide yours. I wasn't with that. So they arguing or whatever, and I don't know how. Oh, she ended up begging Candice. She was like, let me just do what I came over here to do. So she get on her knees and she started begging Candice to get the baby. She was like, he needs to stay home, need to go to church, he needs to do this, he needs to do that. Candice was like, I will let my child go to foster care and let them raise him before you get him. I said, I'm not mad. People can call me mean, call me petty, call me, but bitch, when you don't like me as his mother, bitch, you sure not gonna raise my kid. Because Hannah already have tried to keep the baby away from Candice already. So you think if she get full custody of this baby, Candice will ever see her son again? Fuck no. So I was not mad at Candice for saying that whatsoever. Yes, the baby need stability. Maybe he can be that stability that Candice need in her life just as well. But no. I would have felt the same way. You're not going to not like me and hate me and feel all this hatred towards me and think you're going to raise my son. And then, but you only a Christian when it suits you. Kill me with that shit. So then they argue. Hannah slaps Candice. Candice slaps her ass back, and I'm just saying, I deal with God when that happens. Candice gonna deal with God when that happens. But I understood. You slap me in my house, you get slapped back. She doesn't like Candice. So, like I keep saying, this mother-daughter relationship that people want her to respect, I'm sorry. They lost that shit a long time ago. So, but you hit me, you get hit back. And that's what Candice said. So they about to fight. She about, I kill you. She was like, go ahead, Hannah. Like, bitch, you not mama no more. Go ahead, you hit me. Go ahead, Hannah. And so Benny breaks them up or whatever. And that's when Hannah once again start reading Candice about how she give up on her and how she this and how she used to pray for her and who's gonna pray for her now and da. And I'm sitting there like, bitch, you ain't the only praying soldier in the world, girl. Stop that shit. Like, how you know? Like, damn, they ain't got no aunties and uncles praying, go to church. And that's why I was happy when Candice said, bitch, who praying for you? Like, come on, damn, who covering you? She gonna say, the blood of Jesus. So why the blood of Jesus can't be covering your daughter? Girl, so he only covering... Shut up, Hannah. I know I might get backlash for talking about her, but y'all know I have not been riding for Hannah from season 1 at all. What else happened? I just wasn't here for that whole. I really, really wasn't. She ended up leaving because she mad because she didn't get what she wanted. She even mad at Benny. What you mad at Benny for? You don't even want to talk to Benny right now. And then I felt like Benny must not been too mad at Candice. He didn't run after his mama and leave with her and say, Candice, you fucked up. He didn't. He just looked at Candice like, damn, why you say something? And then he probably walked her to the door and locked it behind him or whatever. But whatever. What else? The social worker comes over and give Candice $55,000 damn dollars because she told her she wanted $100,000. She got $55,000. She asked Candice, was she gonna go get her baby? Candice told her, don't worry about that. You gonna do what you gotta do, you thief. I was like, ooh. I was like, damn, is she trying to get Candice for something to say and, incriminate herself? But Candice wasn't doing that. But Candice just called her a thief, so bitch, you incriminated yourself, not myself. You came and brought me some money. Ooh. What else did I miss? I don't think I missed anything, so let me go on with Veronica. Veronica, this is the ending. Veronica goes to Candice's house, but before she gets out the car, she calls Maggie to meet her at the house. She also calls the police and says, I think somebody is going to my neighbor's house, so I guess so the police can meet her over there. So then she gets out the car and she asks Candice, can I come in? She was like, no. And she was like, well, can I come in? Because it's about Quincy. So they get a little shook, her and Jeffrey, because Jeffrey arrives over Candice's house at the same time as Mama did. So she was like, can I come in? So they invited her in or whatever. And then she started asking Jeffrey questions about him living there. Candice was talking shit about her. Candice was talking about her hair. Because she was like, how you doing? She was like, better than your hair. I was rolling. Candice, I love when them two go back and forth too. I thought I heard something. So they going back and forth or whatever. And she was asking him about Melissa. And he was like, I'm not being with her. I'm not marrying her. I'm not moving in with her. Like, you tripping. She was like, oh, so you not? So you going to testify against me? He was like, yes, I am. She was like, so you going to testify? He was like, yes, I am. Like, what part of that you don't understand? And she was like, well, y'all acting like y'all scared. And he was like, we not scared. Both of them was like, we not scared. So they was going back and forth. I don't know if they was... I ain't got no notes. So they were going back and forth or whatever. And next thing you know, she had some water in her hand. She just started throwing a little liquid that was in the water bottle around Candice's house. Candice was like, what are you doing? First of all, but you ain't going to only do it one time, but 2, 3 times. You would have got rushed in that house. But they didn't know what was in it. But I'm like, if she got it in her hand, it ain't acid. So she would have got rushed in that house. That's all I'm saying. So, she throws the thing around and was like, just wait, just wait. So she leaves. And next thing you know, Candice kind of figure out, like, first day, like, what is this that she's throwing around? What is she doing? Woo, woo. Next thing you know, Candice, like, turn lights off. Jeffrey, like, why? You know, he dumb. So she was like, turn the lights off. And when they turn the lights off, that's when you can tell that she put that stuff down that the police used to see if it's blood splatter in the house. And it was everywhere. So Candice was like, she knows. She knows about Quincy. And he was like, how she know? She was like, I don't know, but she knows. So now both of them scared. Then she goes home. The police meet her there. She talking to the police across the street. Maggie walks up and she tells Maggie to go in the house. So, she told Maggie to go in the house or whatever. So Maggie walking up to the door. The shooter is coming towards the door. The door opens. Maggie looked like, what the hell? And then the shooter shoots. So we don't know if the shooter shot her or was that David opening the door, because it was a car in the driveway. So I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention like that, but I do know the gun went off and somebody got shot. I don't know if she gonna get shot and then David gonna drive up or whatever. So I don't know how this is gonna play out, but I'm waiting to see Catherine rain down on Jennifer over Wyatt. That's all I probably was pumped up about on this whole episode. I was like so here for that as a mom. I was here for it. So y'all tell me what y'all think about the Half and the Half Not season 4 episode 11, and I will talk to y'all in the next video. Follow me on all social media sites by The Ghetto View, THA, not THE. Make sure you're getting your It's All About support shirts at teespring.com. You can do in a search engine The Ghetto View or It's All About support on the search engine at teespring.com, and the shirts will come up. Support me, and I would really appreciate it, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.